Effective January 1st, 2026, members of the military are expected to receive a 3.8% pay raise. To put that in perspective, it's a bit less than the last 3 annual pay raises, but more than the 13 annual pay raises before that. That's a reflection of the fact that inflation was tamed for many years before spiking as the world emerged from the pandemic. Because your pay raise is designed to help keep pace with rising prices, you get a smaller raise when inflation is low and a bigger raise when inflation is high. So why will the 2026 pay raise be less than the last 3? Because even though prices still seem high, inflation, which is the rate at which prices are rising, has cooled off considerably since peaking in 2022. For the 12 months ending in June, the annual inflation rate was only 2.7%. Let's talk about how the military pay raise is calculated. Most companies base their annual cost of living adjustments on how much the average price of a so-called basket of goods rose in the preceding year. What's in the basket? Things like groceries, rent, clothing, gasoline, doctor visits, movie tickets, personal care services, all the things we typically spend our money on from month to month. The military takes a slightly different approach. Their focus is on ensuring that military compensation remains competitive with civilian pay. So, military pay raises take inflation into account, but are not strictly designed to match the annual rate of inflation. That's why this year's 3.8% military pay raise is actually higher than the current 2.7% rate of inflation. We've talked about the amount of your upcoming pay raise, how it's calculated, and how it relates to inflation. But the most important thing is what you do with your extra money. If you don't have a plan for putting that money to work, you're likely to end up wondering what happened to it a few months down the road. And when it comes to allocating that money, there is no one-size-fits-all solution, but the 50-50 approach can help. Use half to improve your current lifestyle, whether that means upgrading your home, enjoying more experiences, or easing everyday stress. Use the other half to build long-term financial strength by paying down debt, boosting your savings, or investing for the future. This balanced approach helps you enjoy the benefits of your raise today while building financial security for tomorrow. Now let's talk about some practical steps you can take to strengthen your balance sheet and prepare for your financial future. High interest debt is the enemy of financial independence. So if you are carrying a credit card balance, the single most effective and efficient thing you can do with the money from your pay raise is use it to pay off that debt. To further speed the payoff process, consider a debt consolidation loan that lowers your interest rate. Conversely, the best way to avoid accumulating credit card debt is by using some of the money from your pay raise to build a healthy emergency savings account. What's healthy? Shoot for an amount equal to 3 months of income. And if you're debt-free and already have a healthy emergency savings account, consider using your pay raise to boost your TSP investments. You should be contributing at least 5% of your pay to take full advantage of matching contributions, though even contributions that aren't matched benefit from significant tax advantages. But keep in mind that the money in your TSP is for retirement, and there are penalties if you take it out early. So, if you have shorter-term goals, consider stashing some of the money from your pay raise in investments that allow you to access it sooner. Pursuing financial security is all about consistently making smart, informed financial decisions. And having a carefully considered plan for what to do with your pay raise every year is a great way to accelerate that process. For more information and specific strategies for making the most of your 2026 pay raise, talk to a financial advisor who is familiar with military pay and benefits. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share if you found this information helpful.